Let's hear more.
Hey, yo, Theo, this is Matt from New England.
Matt from New England. And that's almost British. Straight up. Nobody ever talks about that shit. So, onward.
I work at a drunk tank, all right, and I work the third.
Drunk tank? Like, what do you mean? Like Dave and Buster's? I don't even know what that is. Let's hear more.
Third shift, the graveyard shift. So I see the craziest of the crazies. So basically last weekend I go in.
Hold on, let me look this up. Drunk tank. Is it a prison? Oh, yep, a large prison cell for the detention of drunks. Bang, bang. Well, who you ain't taking care of is my boy Jack, who's got 75 days sober. But let's hear more, Matt.
To my shift to relieve my coworker, and my coworker's telling me that she had a gentleman there earlier who was obviously intoxicated, saying that he was in the mafia. He's been traveling around the country, state to state. He's been killing people.
So she said she had a man there that was a self-proclaimed serial killer. But do the good killers say they're killers? Yeah. It seemed like if you're real good at something, you're more low-key about it, especially if it is, ending other people's existences. But that's just me. Let's hear more.
No, and he's been getting away with it. And he's telling this to my coworker. He is well over the limit. He's about 2-3 times over the limit at this point. And she's like an older woman, she's defenseless basically. And he's like, I will come back here and find you if you tell anybody. She goes,
damn, this shit's making me mildly erect, dude. I'm not even joking. I'm starting to feel a little bit of thump down in my dump. Let's hear more.
She goes, oh, no big deal. I'm not a cop. I'm not going to tell anyone. Well, I come into work, and of course she tells me this. I'm like, oh, you've been talking to a serial killer for a couple hours. That's great.
And that's the thing. Every time a woman feels like they're about to get serial killed, who do they come to? Men. Okay? Everybody wants equal opportunity, but nobody wants to deal with serial killers themselves. Look, if you want to help us, then help us at all times. Don't just come around, ladies, when you want defense from possible future murder of yourself by someone else, by a serial killer. Help us at all times, or be friends always. Let's hear more.
That's just part of the job. A couple hours later, because this guy was released to a sober party, he comes back.
So you released an assumed serial killer? This is all over the place. More?
The police bring him back for going to another bar and getting rowdy again. So I have to talk to the serial killer, allegedly. He seems like a normal dude, so he's brought into.
That's their trick. He ain't gonna talk to you and be juggling knives, and hiding cyanide, and have a cyanide recipe on his jacket. That's their trick, Matthew, is that you're not supposed to know they're serial killers. That's what I'm thinking, man. If I'm drunk in a place and there's a lady there and she's the guard or whatever, fuck yeah, I'm going to tell her I'm a serial killer. What else you going to do? You're bored, probably. You're used to being at the bar having fun. More?
From a police vehicle, and then there's another cop car behind him as backup. So this guy, he's been drinking more. He's actually like so over the limit I have to send him to the hospital. So I send him to the hospital and I ask one of the officers to stay back so I can talk to him. And I tell him what my coworker told me. He's been going around the country. He's been killing people. And I told him that, he would come back and harm us if he found out. So the cop said, oh, I'll just look into his criminal history and, we'll see where it goes from there. So once I go back inside, I realize how much of a fucking idiot I am. Now I'm so paranoid. I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm looking at the security camera. I'm at work right now. I'm looking at the cameras. I'm seeing this car going up and down the street. This red Jeep. I've been seeing it all night, Theo, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
Look, I'll tell you what to do, man. Get your life up. Okay, you out here. I love you, brother, but listen. First of all, you said a senior citizen lady. Okay, and I respect senior citizens, but a lot of them, they're just starting to bother everybody. And a senior citizen lady told you that there's a killer. She met a killer. And first of all women say that. I'm dating this guy. He seems like he could be a serial killer. That's half the dudes out there. We had a guy called up last week, fucking might have killed a lady and tried to use our episode as an alibi. Said he took a lady out. She got wasted. He hasn't seen her in 2 days or heard from her. He has her phone and some other shit. Dude, I'm dumb, and I know that is probably murder. So look, man, you telling me, and then you scared, you got the lady drunk, the man's drinking more. You let the dude go out to drink more, and now you trying to square off with him and talk to him? Bro, that dude might be a murderer. Let him sober up and see what he can do. Y'all trying to you guys are hanging back and tailing a drunk guy. How hard is it? The dude's 3 times over the legal limit. He's in a red Jeep. Going where? Just going back and forth in reverse in a parking spot? That dude's fucked up. Do we have any knives on him? Frisk that motherfucker. Frisk him, dude. Check him. Check his ass for blades, dude. What's going on? You know, if you are, I couldn't tell if you were an officer or not, Matt, but look, y'all shooting people out there, shoot this dude. Shoot him. He doesn't seem like he'll even care. But good luck out there, dude. If you don't get murdered, call us back in 2 months and just leave one voicemail that says, hey, it's Matt, I didn't get murdered. Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!